Okay. So good day, everyone. Welcome to another exciting edition of SME Roundtable. And I'm your host, Abuna Precious. Briefly, before we go into today's program fully, I would like to tell you about who we are and what we do. So we are Pels Consulting, a management consulting firm that aid organization in achieving the growth and expansion targets. Okay, we also pay special attention to the economic improvement of SMEs. Pels Consulting also provides professional services at very affordable prices. We are also committed to the strengthening of processes and practices of organization, and we also help in building systems that help to deliver results. And here today, to make this program a success, we have some of our partners. We have 10 TV, we have Jobberman, and we also have Fats Corner. And we also have our very special guest today, Mr. Kenneth Obayuwana. He is the MD of Crystal Banks Limited. You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. Thank you for
Okay.
having me.
Yes, sir. You're welcome, sir. So let's just go fully into the program. So, sir, I would like you to tell us about yourself and also about your business.
Okay, like you said, my name is Kenneth Obayuwana. I'm the MD Cristobas Limited. Cristobas Limited is a farm. We're into farming. We farm cassava,
Okay.
we farm pineapple, we farm pineapple, we farm catfish. Right. Then up recent we also had some greenhouse to it. So in our greenhouse we have our bell pepper, we have sweet corn, and then
Wow.
we have butternut squash. Of course, those are the recent crop we just added. But beside those crop, we process our cassava to cassava flour, and then we process our catfish into dry catfish. These are the two basic products we've been able to start processing. But along the line, we hope to add more products to what we process. Yeah. So
Okay.
that's basically what we do.
Wow. So I checked through your Instagram page yesterday and I saw the cassava flakes and I was like, I
Yeah.
was saying, wow. So it's really nice. Okay, so sir, what led you into this business?
Okay. Fantastic. As a student, okay, let me give you a brief background about me. I studied in
Yes,
Auchi
sir.
Polytechnic some years back. I was
Okay.
2013. Now, at the time I graduated
Okay.
from Auchi, I came to Lagos to start life. It was really not easy. That was 2014. It was my IT year, my 1 year IT year, but it was not really easy. So I realized that I was not really prepared enough for life. So at that time, I left Lagos after about 9 months in Lagos. I came back to Benin, and then I volunteered to work with Christian Fellowship International. That was my campus fellowship, but I decided to work
Okay.
with them at the international office so I can learn more. So
Okay.
my time working with them, my boss really used to tell us that, man, nobody work with me and still remain the same level. So all of you must get a
Same.
new degree. So if you were having an OND, you were like, we should go and do our BSc program. If you're having BSc, go and do your master's program. But it was like everybody must just progress as far I'm your boss. For the time I'll be your boss. So at that period, they were like, okay, I should go to Delta State University because the campus fellowship over there were having some challenges. Of course, they were suggesting different school for me, but I got a scholarship, a partial scholarship to do a program
Wow.
in Ben Sidasa University. And through my
Okay.
boss, so my boss supported it and everything. So the partial scholarship came through and I resumed. So funny experience, when I resumed in Ben Sidasa University, I realized that they don't cook. So
Oh.
all you do is you buy food. So you buy food every day. And I was coming from our Chipoli where we used to cook. I was like, how do I survive this new environment? So it was really not easy. So I keep praying and trusting God. And then actually I started with boutique. So I had a lady
Okay.
that's okay. I know first of all, I was doing general merchandise, like I do anything. I do laundry, I do dry cleaning. I was just doing all manners of things to survive.
Everything. Mm.
So at that time, when I was doing everything, I said, okay, let me start the boutique. Let me start selling clothes for room to room in your stay.
Okay.
But God helped me. I was able to secure some fund. Okay, I paid this. My partial scholarship. I paid some money
Okay.
SS. So that was about twenty
Wow.
thousand naira. So they refund back the money to me.
Mhm.
So I added something I added it to it, and I was able to get. I went to the school management, and they gave me a shop, and I stocked my shop. I started selling clothes. So instead of selling from home to, I was able to secure a shop from the school management. And then that
Okay.
was through the help of God anyway. And then I
Mm-hmm.
started selling clothes. So that's where I started from clothes selling, clothes selling. I've also on my NGO at that time, Positive Impact Africa. Of course, I'm still on it, but I started it from school too. So in one of our mini team, had a lead, like check, just move to the trust school back. You know, if you are listening to me, school in BIU, that means SMS. So our meeting was SMS. So I checked the back of the faculty and I just saw the school pond. Like, what was this? So I had a lead in my spirit that write your school management again, tell them to give you the pond you want to use it to get fish. I was really scared. Like, we didn't approve. They just gave me a shop, and now I'm coming in. Like, I was really
Again.
disturbing. I was disturbing the school management, disturbing
Mm.
the new VC now. Then it was the deputy VC. I was disturbing him. So I can do this, I can do that. So now I want to write to him
Mm.
again that I want to start catfish. But
Mm-hmm.
I someone courage, I wrote to them, and
Okay.
school management approved. So when school management approved, I was not looking for money to fund it anyway. So maybe that was another story on how I raised my funding. So I was able to raise funds for the catfish from investors, and I stocked the pond. So I started the pond. And this means I was not having two business. I was having my boutique, and I was still having
And
my
your fish
catfish
pond.
business. Yes, my fish pond. So CFI was having challenge one time. That was conference before. We usually used to host conference, Jam Summit, Jesus and Me Summit. So
Okay.
they said they're not making a lot of money that year. That was 2016. So like, okay, Kenneth, come and be our business. They brought me to come and help them strategize the business units. So I came in. Of course, I did a lot of training. I've worked with vendors, and then all of them came in. We had almost 150 to 250 vendors sign up. The conference was
Wow.
amazing.
Wow.
We make a lot of money from the business unit. But this is the story.
Yes.
Now I was able to build alliance with all those vendors. So one of these days I went to one of
Okay.
their shop and we're just disting. As I was just this was after the conference, and this was in my school too. All the vendors in my school they came. We don't cook, so it's food vendors that sell. So I was in
Mm.
their shop just to eat that afternoon. They're like they're dragging plantain. I'm like, why are you dragging plantain? Plantain is not common to see. Oh, plantain is not common to see. So they were dragging who would buy
Wow.
it. So I was like, I can
Mm.
supply you guys plantain. I used to say, yes, I can supply you guys plantain. So they said,
Mm.
okay, how many dozen do you need? This one said one, some said two, some said 3 dozen. So I put up the dozen. I went to farm. At that time, my farm were not having plantain yet. Our plantain was not matured
Okay.
enough. So I went to market. I started buying from market. I started supplying them. So I added down to when my plantain was matured enough for seed. I harvested and I started selling.
Mm.
But it was still not enough because at that time they started telling others that Kenneth said plantain, they can supply you plantain. So before I
Mm.
know, I started supplying market, I started supplying
It's
all the
planting.
vendors, you know. Yeah, I started supplying them plantain. So that was my third business that I added. But
Mm.
along the line, my catfish business was not making money. Like it was capital intensive. So I could not really feed them enough. So I started making losses at a point in my
Yes.
catfish business. So I was like,
Wow.
what do I do? That's when the idea of processing catfish came up. So the first thing I processed was catfish. And I realized that one catfish
Okay.
was 600 naira. When I processed just two small money, that's like normal catfish they will price for 200 naira, like because they were not too
Mm.
matured. They call them a
Yes.
berry. So I started
Okay.
processing them and I was selling them for 1.5. That's three. I'll process them,
Wow.
package them, I was selling them for 1.5. I'm like, wow, there's much money here.
There's much money.
And my bishop helped a lot of publicity for me. Yeah, in processing. So my bishop did a lot of adverts for me, keep talking about me on Instagram. And before I know it, a lot of people started rushing out to me. They want to invest 1 million,
Mm.
8 million. Different money started
Wow.
coming in that
Wow.
if Bishop be talking
Wow.
about you like this, we should
That
invest in your
means.
business. So I started getting investors.
Mm.
Yeah, I started getting investors, and that's what pushed me. And then from Bishop, because Bishop started talking about me. In short, I had some investors coming. They say like, Bishop talk about you in a conference and show some of your samples of what you are doing. I was like, wow, that's amazing, man. That's how investors started coming in. But in my
Mm.
cassava, I was harvesting my cassava that same year, and I realized a bag
Okay.
of cassava was 1.5. That's
Mm.
bag of rice. You load it with cassava tuber. They're selling it for 1.5. I like,
One five.
One
Wow.
five. Like that's
Cheap.
not good at all. That's
That's not good
too
at
too
all.
cheap.
Too
So
cheap,
I was like,
yes.
okay, what do I do now? Since I started processing catfish and I make a lot of money from my
So sorry, I guess this network is a bit poor. So just bear with us. So Mr. Kenneth, can you hear me? Let's just wait for him briefly. Okay, as we wait for him, I will just tell you one of the services we render in Pels Consulting. We render business advisory. Business advisory, and under business advisory, we have business plan. We write business plan for organizations, structured, well-structured business plan that can also help you get grants because every business, like from what Mr. Kenneth is just saying now, he needed investors in order to make more progress in his business. And if you have a well-structured business plan, you can also you can also attract investors to your business through a well-structured business plan. You can get other investors that can actually come and partner with your business in order to increase the growth rate and also the process involved in the business. So, Mr. Kenneth, I don't know if you can still hear me. I guess your network is a bit poor. Wow. So let's just be a bit patient with him. I guess where he is, his network is a bit poor and he will join us shortly. Okay, while we wait for Mr. Kenneth to join us, I would also like to tell you people about one of the ongoing program we have. We call it, okay, I guess his network is still very poor. We call it P Connect. We call it P Connect program. P Connect is a platform where we have different SMEs that come together to join, to exchange ideas. BConnect is a platform where different SMEs from different sectors, they come together. So it's a platform that helps to bring them together in order to exchange ideas. And we also during the course of the program, we also render consulting services to them, and it helps to create interaction within SMEs, which can also lead to growth and development of their businesses. So once an SME comes on the platform, it meets with other SMEs in order to also exchange services. If maybe you sell clothes or you sell materials, you can also meet other SMEs that sells clothes. So it leads to exchange of services. So I guess this network is still very poor.
Right.
Okay.
I'm back now.
Okay, welcome, sir. You're welcome, Mr. Kenneth.
Sorry,
Yes,
that
sir.
was Nigerian network. Sorry. All right.
We understand.
So as I was saying, the cassava tuber that they were selling, that's bag of cassava, bag of rice loaded with
Yes.
tuber of cassava was 1.5. Now, just two tuber of cassava, when I process it, I started selling for 500. So the one you saw on Facebook,
Wow.
that's of course that's 1 kg. 1 kg, I can get two with just two tuber, of cassava
Mm.
or three tuber of cassava. I will get 1 kg and I will sell it for 1.5. That's almost the same. It's the same money
Wow.
that I was selling my food tuber of bag of rice loaded with tuber of cassava. So I
Yes.
said, okay, let me just focus on processing. I think the real money in this agri business is
Mm.
processing. So that's why I'm moving to processing. But lately, how did I get into bell pepper and the rest greenhouse? Of course, it's so painful. I'm not at the farm now, but I've seen my greenhouse. Our
Mm.
greenhouse in Nigeria is one of the biggest. Yeah, but
Wow.
let me not go about the figures. All right. How did I get into that one? COVID-19 actually. I was not planning it yet. Of course, it was part of my plan to go
Mm.
into consulting and all, not yet. But COVID-19 came, affected our business last year. Like affected our business. So I have to strategize. I felt like I think it's time to go into consulting. And that's how we
Mm.
moved and we were able to work with other companies. We got more hands, and then we were able to raise fundings from through some other companies. We're able to raise enough fundings, and we're able to set up what we currently have today. So that's how we get to the point we are.
Like, I'm so inspired with your story so far. And you've almost answered my next question, which is at the inception of the company, what were your major challenges? And during your conversation, you've actually answered them, but I don't mind. You can still tell us some of the major challenges you faced during inception of the company.
Okay, number one, for one of my challenges was that I went to a business that I really did not have enough expertise. Like there were some persons I think I would have consulted earlier enough that I did not consult them. Of course, I know them; they are into the business already. It wasn't even like they won't give me the advice or they won't put me through. But I just felt like, is it not agriculture? Let's go into it now. And I make a lot of, I make a lot of blunders. So it was much more later I started rushing to meet those people. Like I thought it was just agri business. Please, oh, come. And they came in and they assisted me. So I think the first challenge I had was I would have gathered enough knowledge. I would have consulted people. Yeah. So that's my first challenges. Then of course funding was a problem. Yeah, funding was a big problem at the beginning. Building as at today, I've built a lot of credibility. Yeah, not let's not exaggerate. I've raised the fund of 80 million naira for my business before, and of course my mentor asked me to return it back. Yeah, but you see, starting it was not easy. Those things came in as a result of credibilities, results, So yeah, so another thing I faced was fundings. Raising fundings for my business was really not funny. It was not easy. Yeah, it was not easy. Then another challenge I also faced. I'm speaking for a great business, but I think generally other business can pick lessons from it. Securing
Sure,
market.
definitely.
Yeah. So I went to business. I was not having market. I was doing what I want, what I like, instead of me going to look for what the customers want. I was not looking for what the customer want. I was doing what me I like, and it was not really paying. It was much more later I had to change the model. It's what the market wants, so I'll go to market. Now I'm doing a training soon, and that will be maybe before the end of the year. I'm teaching on how to start, because I feel if you are starting, it's better you have your market ready. Your market determine what you should do. For me, I was doing what I like. And let me go and buy it. The people will patronize me. I think I was doing what I think instead of me doing what the market wants. So that's one
What the
thing.
what the market want.
Yes. So I was not. I really was not. Another challenge I had was securing my market. It was not easy. Yeah, it was not easy securing my market. So those are some of the things I really faced.
Yes.
Some of the challenges I faced. Yes.
Yes. So one thing I just picked from what you said is before you go into any business, first gain knowledge. Gain knowledge. Make sure you have
Very,
enough knowledge about
very,
what you
very.
want to go into.
Yes.
And also after gaining knowledge, know what your customer wants because it is
Yes.
their needs you're actually satisfying. Like
Yes.
from what you said earlier, you saw opportunities and you make good use of it. And I feel that
Yeah.
is really good. Yes, yes. Thank you very much. Okay, so I would like to ask, as a business owner, how do you manage your team?
Wow. Fantastic.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. It's really not easy managing the team, especially now that we are expanding. At the moment,
Mm,
I have over 6 to 8 farms that I manage. It's really not
okay.
easy. So, but this is what I do. A lot of
Mm,
people ask me this question: how are you managing all these things together? And let me also add to this:
mm,
besides farm that I manage, I have NGOs. I have about 3 different NGOs that I run at the moment. But this is what I do.
mm,
I created a
okay.
system. Okay, before now, I knew I was going to go into stuff like this. That okay, time will come, I will have a lot of stuff to manage. So I need to learn how to build system and structure for a
Mm,
business. It took almost 1 year learning how to build system and structure. Of course, I'm still
mm,
learning, but I
learning
took 1 year learning those things. How do I build system and structure that even if I'm not in the
structure.
business, it will be
The
running.
business
So
can
one of the
run,
things I
yes.
yes, so one of the things I do is there's a report system, a robust report system that Every
Okay.
farm, everybody you send in your own report. This one send, everybody send their reports. So I go through your reports, I check what's happening. Of course, I'm also in the opinion that you don't farm. That's basically for farming. You don't farm in post,
Okay.
like you're farming, you're not there. But this one have people that have team members, trusted hands, they're on ground. So all they do is every week you send your reports of what's going on in your farm, challenges you're facing. So from your report, I know what's going on there. I know what's happening over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there
Mm-hmm.
are sometimes I put up a call. So when there are challenges, I put up a call and I confirm what's going on there. So let me see how I can provide solutions to them. So the same system I brought into my NGOs, that
Mm.
everybody reports, you send in your reports. So I
Wow.
go through your reports and then provide solutions. We have series of meetings every week. There's one team, there's one farm or one NGO. I mean, there are the team leaders there. I do have meeting with them, so
Okay.
we discuss their challenges and all. So basically, what I did was to build system and structures, a very
Mm.
robust support systems that they can that helps me run and manage all these things. And managing of my team consistently, I have meetings with them. Consistently, I do have training with them. Consistently,
Mm.
I constantly share my vision of what we are going to. I keep
Mm.
inspiring them with my vision. Like, see, where we are going to is big. This is the
Mm-hmm.
blueprint of the vision. We're just going. So one of the reasons why most of them are following me is because of the vision. The vision is big.
Mm.
So I have a robust vision. I constantly communicate that to them, so to inspire them to give their
And
best.
remind
Give
them.
your best, yes. So I remind them of the visions, where we are going to. We are not there yet, but we are not where we used to be. So we'll get there someday.
Yes.
Let's keep
Sure.
working. I keep
Yes.
inspiring them with my vision.
Mm.
I keep giving them training upon trainings. We do have trainings. And behind that,
Mm.
beside that, I also have my KROP, quarter performance review meeting. So
Okay.
where we review, yeah, we'll come, we have a review over, let's say, in period of 3 to 4 months. So what's going on your side? You guys have been having these particular challenges. What's happening? So in those meetings, we address those issues. Yeah,
Shows. Mm.
yeah. So those are some of the things I did to
Mm.
work with them. Yeah, that's how I work with my team.
Okay. Wow. That is really good. And I hope most people watching will actually pick one or two things from what you just said, because reminding your team members about the vision is very important and it is
Yeah,
key. Because if they don't know, most times they tend to forget. Why? Because they are not the ones with the vision. They're not the ones
yeah,
seeing what you're saying. So once they can see it from your own lens, once they can understand it, once you can remind them constantly of where you people are going to, I feel that will also help the team members to also think alike and also work in line with purpose. Okay, thank you very much, sir, for that. So, sir, I would like to ask, how do you manage innovation? And what strategy would you suggest in order what strategy would you suggest to other SMEs in order to make progress in their business? How do you manage innovation? And what strategy would you suggest to other SMEs in order to make progress in their business?
okay. How do I manage innovations?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. First, I'm a kind of person that first I like innovations. I like, let's
Okay.
improve on what's already existing. All right, that's innovation. So what's already existing. So um if you see my cassava flour, we bought in a system. What I did is everything was like locally made. I mean, my packaging materials they were all
Mm.
sourced in Nigeria. But I've looked at it, what's currently existing. So yeah, I bring out an innovation on my own on how I can improve on it. But this is what I do. I have mentors. No matter how my innovations are, I send it to my mentors. I send it to my role model. I send it to people who are above me. Let me put it that way. So
Okay, I guess his network is a bit poor.
can
Okay.
you
Can hear you, sir.
like
So if you okay.
what do you think about this thing?
Mm. I
This
guess your network is a
innovation.
bit poor. Okay.
I mean, we 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 yeah. Yeah. So sorry, that's network.
Okay.
So
Yes, it's network.
at that time, what I do when I send it to them, we have a quicker thing. It does my somebody in that particular feed. I like the person to review innovations. I think it's better here. Hello, can you hear me now? Is it better? Is it better now?
Yes, yes, it's better now. Just continue, don't worry. We understand the network
Okay,
issue.
okay. I think it's better now.
Yes, it's better
Let's
now.
see. Okay, okay. So what I did is I do send my innovation, no matter how big is innovation, I must send it to somebody to review, like somebody
Okay.
above me. I would love the person to see it, go through it, think what do you think about this product? We are releasing this product. The thing makes sense in my eyes, but what do you think? And I sent to like 2, 3 persons to review it for me, review this innovation. Yeah, the thing might make sense in my eyes, but I think somebody above me will have better
Can
lens to see it.
see, yes,
Yeah, so
yes.
that's one thing I do. Then when the person when they are done, and I do ask for your reasons, like why do you think it's good? What's your reason?
Mm,
Why do you think it's okay? So when the person tell me okay, it's okay, I picked it, I send it to my team members. So my team members also review it, and they comes back with their
mm,
own reason. What's your reason? Why do you think it's better? So everybody comes back. So
mm,
that's how we move on it. So in all these times, people are reviewing, they are changing things. That no, I don't think it's better like
mm,
this. I think if you do it like this,
mm,
it will be better. So I think if you
mm.
do it like this, it will be better. So
It's
for my team
better.
members, to my boss, I mean my mentors and
Mm,
my role models, they give me review, and that's how I am able to come out with something more better. Yeah. So that's how I manage my innovations. Then for my team members, I let them know that innovation is key to us. So constantly you must keep innovating. So and I open a room for them to constantly give me feedbacks on how we can improve on what we are doing for my team members. So my team members they keep coming back to give me reviews on. I think if we do it like it will be better. There's an open room.
yeah.
Everybody is free to communicate and share their experience and share how we can
Mm,
improve on what we are doing. So that's why I just manage it. I allow my team members to play a key role in it, and my boss
yes.
to also review. Yeah, that's how I do it.
That is really insightful. Having a mentor as an entrepreneur and also working with your team members alongside. That's really good. So, sir, what has been the role, or how will I put it now? What has been the role and importance of data gathering, customer data gathering and analysis in your business?
Okay, for us, what we do with customer data, basically first, so it helps us to keep our customers. So if from our data, for example, let me give an example. Yeah, during the COVID-19, I was like,
Okay.
we should keep checking up on our customers. We have their
Mm-hmm.
data. So through the data we have, we send text messages. I mean, it's through the data. All I do with their data is to build relationship with them beyond being
Okay.
customers. So we keep
Customers.
sending, yes, we keep sending text messages. We keep sending text messages, mail. We keep sending informations to them. So all that I do with their data is through their data. I do review, like survey, like what do you
Mm,
think about this our product? Is it okay?
yes.
Is it better?
Mm,
So two, because we have their data, we've gathered their data. We send their data. We send um survey our survey mail to them through their data, and that has also
okay.
that has helped us over time. So basically, what I do with their data for my customers, one is to build relationship that will take my is to build relationship with them, stronger relationship with them. That's why I gather their data.
Okay.
Two, to also send survey mails to them to get update on how
Mm,
I can improve on what I'm currently doing, and that has
mm,
really helped me. A lot of customers' feedback for me has been key to
yes.
our business.
It's key.
Customer feedback
Yes.
has been
It's
very,
key.
very key. Yeah, customers are like, this thing, the way you are doing it is not nice. Do it like this. It have been better. Customer feedback has always helped me, and I realize it, and that's why I ensure I keep their data. So, and that's how I penetrate my Lagos. Yeah, that's how I penetrate Lagos. So I'll just give an example. When I met your boss, the program I met your boss, I sold some of my product in that program. Those people I sold to,
Mm,
I took their phone number, I took their email. So it was through them I was
mm,
able to penetrate. Yeah, it was through them I was able to penetrate Lagos. Why? Because I have their data. It was
yes.
through them, constant communication. Over time, we became friends, and from there, we're able to penetrate the market of Lagos. It was just through them I was able to penetrate the market of Lagos for
Mm,
us. So for me, customer feedback is key. Gathering customers'
mm,
data is key. But when you gather their data, for me, what we do with their data is to build relationship. beyond customers. We'll take it to the next level, build
Yes.
relationship with them. So when I'm sending a survey to my customers, it's easy for them to get back to me because there's a relationship already. There's a relationship existing. So
Yes.
we just
Yes.
send our survey, and because there's a relationship existing already, oh, it's from Crystal Bass. They go through it, and most of them, of course, not some will see ignore, but most of them will definitely still fill
Still
the
feeling.
survey and send back to us. So that's what we do, and I
Okay.
really think
Okay,
SMEs
my
should.
go
I
into
think
it
SMEs
fully.
should gather data. Yes, they should gather customers a
Yes.
lot of data. Yeah.
Okay, my next question was actually to ask you how has that improved your customers' feedback and satisfaction? But I guess you've answered the question from your conversation. Did you get what I said?
Okay. Yes, I heard what you said. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Let me
that
just
was
throw one or two things. Yeah.
okay.
Okay. How's it
I can
helped
hear
our
you.
business? Yeah.
Yes, like
Yeah. It has helped our business in
how
the
has
way
it
that yes, I got your question. The way,
okay.
yeah, because we have our customer data, it has helped us penetrate
Okay.
Lagos market. Yeah.
Okay.
Beyond Lagos market, that's also helped us. We started from Benin City, but as of today we're in Asaba, we're in Warri, we're in
Mm,
Lagos, and we're in Benin. We're able to penetrate those other places, Asaba, Warri, and Lagos, because of our customers' data. We have their data.
mm,
They just through their customers' data, we're able to penetrate them. That okay, we have some customers in Lagos, so we have some customers in Asaba. Let's send our products there. So it was because we have those data, we're able to penetrate those markets. So for me, customers' feedback, and yeah, we're also able to improve on our packaging over time. We are able to
mm.
improve on our packaging over time through customers' data. They send their feedbacks, constantly feedbacks to us, helped us improve
Okay.
on our brand, and that also improve our business. Yeah, through customers' feedback. Yes.
Okay, so thank you very much, sir. Thank you for your response so far. So I would like to ask briefly, I just want to be quick with it. So do you patronize organization that renders consulting services?
Yes. I talked about
Okay.
we moving into consulting. We went to consulting
Okay.
last year, and that was not
Okay.
possible. We have to work with other consulting firms.
To
Yeah, I've
firms,
told you.
yes.
Yes, I've told you that before you do any business, you need to consult. I like
Mm,
you need to have basic knowledge, and one of the way you can
yeah.
get basic knowledge is to consult people who are into it, or look for a consulting firm that are into that can help you with some services. So for me,
Mm,
last year when COVID-19 happened, I consulted some other consulting firm. Yeah. So how is this thing going to? How do we penetrate this market? We want to go into. Of course, we've gathered some experience over time. We've been in the business over
mm,
about 5 to 7 years now. We've been doing this business
mm,
already. So we've gathered these things already. We have experience. How do we move to the next stage? We want to start
mm,
consulting for people who want to go into a great business. How do we go? So it was a consulting firm we work with. It was through those consulting firms we were
mm.
able to get fundings. I mean, in large quantity.
Yes.
I mean, big funding. So it was through those consulting firms we were able to get those fundings. It was through those
Mm,
consulting firms we were able to set up. COVID-19
mm.
really affected our business, but through the help of those consulting firms I worked with last year, I was able to navigate the
Get
impact of
through it.
COVID-19 in my business. Yeah. So I really, of course, that was my first time really consulting a consulting firm, like a consulting firm, not just somebody who have knowledge, working with a consulting firm.
Yes.
Yeah. It was
Fair.
last year, and working with them
Mm,
really helped my business navigate
mm,
that COVID-19 period.
mm.
So, yeah.
Wow. So that means we can boldly say that consulting firm has actually played a major role in your business and has also helped
Yes.
you to navigate through the difficulties COVID-19 threw at your business. Wow,
Yes.
that's
Yes.
actually insightful. So
Yes.
thank you so much for today. Like I've just been wowed. I've been blown away. Going through your profile also, it was really impressive. I am inspired by your story.
Thank
I
you.
really
Thank you
I went
very
through
much.
I went through your Instagram page and I was just flipping through and I was nodding my head. I was like, okay, this is good. Because last year I was at Abia State and I went to the farm too. And I know how it was. I was asking my cousin, what is this? What is that? And she was actually educating me. And it is really good. it is good. It is good that a young person like you is into it and you're making great impact. And I know this is not just the limit, this is just the starting point, and you're moving forward with it. So thank you very much, sir, for your time. I would like you to
Thank you very much
just
for
give us
having
a
me.
parting. Yeah, you're welcome, sir. So we would like you to give us a parting message to other SMEs, just a parting message and encouragement to other SMEs that are listening to us today.
All right. First, have an eyes as an SMEs, have an eyes for opportunity. Seize opportunities whenever they come. Build networks.
Okay.
Networking with people. You know that statement that your network is your net worth is very true. So build a lot of network.
Yes, it's
All right.
true.
Have eyes for opportunities. So yeah, for me, it was opportunities that helped me. I've gotten a lot of grants. Yeah, raising funds through grants really helped my business to grow because I have eyes for
Mm,
opportunity. So as an SME, I have eyes for opportunity. You're open to opportunities. And then as an SME, don't see it as we are competing, rather see it as collaborating. Don't compete with anybody. Instead of
mm,
competing with them, collaborate with them. See how can we
collaborate
work
with
together
them.
to make, yeah. So
Mm,
at the moment, what the key thing we need to do as an SME is to learn to collaborate and not
yes,
compete. Now, when you start
compete.
competing, you start fighting each other. You're looking for the downfall of your partner. No, no, let's not do that. But let's collaborate. How can we work together and make things move? Some SMEs, one of the challenges we are having is that we refuse to work together.
Mm,
Collaborating together will help you even get a lot of fundings. What stop us from merging together and see how we can grow our business and scale to the other
at the
to the
same
higher
time.
heights? So as an SME, I advise we collaborate, advice for opportunities, and then yeah, acquire knowledge, gather enough knowledge about that field, about that particular industry you're into. Gather enough knowledge about that industry. Don't be sleeping. Gather enough knowledge about that industry. So those are some of the few advice I will give.
Yes. Wow, thank you very much. I love what you just said. You said collaborate with other SMEs. And actually
Yes.
in Pels Consulting, we have a platform, we call it the P Connect platform. And the P Connect platform is just bringing different SMEs together, bringing them
Wow,
together,
that's
making them
amazing.
exchange ideas. Yes, because in Nigeria, for you to strive, you cannot strive alone. You cannot fly
At
alone.
all.
You need to fly with other people. So this platform,
Yes.
we render services. First, we render consulting services. We train them on the platform. So you can also join. You can also tell other SMEs to join. It is open for now. It is open for different SMEs to join, so that you can actually, like, you process cassava. Someone that
Yes.
cooks, that runs a catering service, can actually get those cassava flour from you, and before you know, you expand. So it is not just you as an SME, it is about us. It's about building. That's where Pels Consulting comes in. We as a consulting firm, we are here to bridge the gap between different SMEs, making that like the process easy and seamless for SMEs to be able to penetrate into different markets. So thank you so much, sir. It has been an
Okay. Okay.
exciting time.
Sorry.
And
Before we go.
okay,
I'm sorry.
all right,
Let me ask. I think what you said was cut to me, and I want to ask. Can you share? I would have, of course, do this privately, but for the sake of other SMEs
okay,
listening to us, can you share
okay,
how can they be part of the P Connect? Maybe is there a link?
okay.
How can they go about it so other people can also connect and know how they can go about it? I would have loved to ask this on the private, but because of other SMEs listening, so how can they connect? How can they be part of the P Connect? How can we be part of the
Okay, okay, because you asked, what we'll do is we'll
Yes.
post the link on our Facebook page. So you can actually check our
Okay.
Facebook page for it.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. So at Pels Consulting. Yes, thank you very
All right.
much, sir. So it
All
has
right.
been a
Thank you
wonderful
very
time
much.
with you. You're
All
welcome,
right.
sir. So
All right.
thank you very much, sir, and have a wonderful time. Yes, sir.
Thank you very much for having
So
me.
you're welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir. So thank you so much for joining in for today's show. I'm your host, Igbuna Precious, and here with me is every single person that joined today. Thank you so much for this exciting time. See you same time next week, and bye bye.